And this is your host, Misdirection from 360 TCG Events. We're here at Dapper Games hosting the final round. It looks like it's going to be Goldie Roger versus Ace. We are already done with mulligans if we are doing any. We are setting up life. I wonder who run the die roll to see who goes first or second. Usually Ace would like to go second as they can play their 8-drop event on the turn on curve pretty much. We are going to be looking at our opening hands and deciding what play we would like to do first. Looks like it's going to be Ace taking first turn, and we have a Garp coming out looking for anything that's over a certain cost. Deciding what he wants to take. Still trying to figure it out, looking at the hand, maybe trying to figure out what they can grab that would help them in the further turns. We are going for a 10-drop Whitebeard. We're going to reorganize and put them on the bottom. I believe we're going to be passing turn after that. Let's see what Roger's first turn is going to be. I don't know if we have a Shanks or we're just going to end up passing turn. Can't really do much without any attached Dawn or extra Dawn. Looks like we're just going to pass. Going to turn 3. Ace doesn't really have a turn 3 play, mostly even turns, so 4. Seems like we're just going to attach 2 and go for a 8k swing. Roger player is going to take that first damage, going down to 4. And will Ace pass turn? Looks like Ace just passed turn. Roger going to their second turn, ramping 2 Dawn, attaching 1 to leader due to the effect. We're going to tap 3. We're going to play Douglas Bullet out, ramping 1 Rested Dawn, swinging with a leader of 6k. We're going to see Ace counter out of this, or we're going to see them take it. Typically, you want to defend your early game life against Roger because their later game, the later the game goes, the harder it is to defend your life. But it looks like they're going to take that, so they get the extra draw as well because the Dawn is attached to their leader. That is the end of the turn for Roger. Going into Ace's turn, we have it now at 5 Dawn. We did draw Yamato just now, so we could play the Yamato, but it looks like we're just going to attach 1, swing with 6. Is Roger going to 2k counter out, or are they going to take it? Counting the Dawn to figure out where they're at in terms of standing with Dawn. And how their ramp's going to go. They are going to 2k1 or 2k 2k. Looks like he didn't have a 1k to give up, or he didn't want to give up the 1k he had. We have 4 Dawn left. We're going to play a Marco blocker. We are now on 7 Dawn with Roger. Are we going to play a Bond Clay, or are we going to play a Bullet again? Looks like we are going to play a Bond Clay. Ramping 1. Tapping 3 more for the Bullet. Ramping another 1. I don't know if I would have done that. I might have just played the Bullet and kept the Bond Clay in hand just so we could have an extra 1k counter, because we're still going to have that issue of having 1 Dawn left behind. Kind of offsets your turns. But let's see what we can't do. Bullet is now a 6k. Roger swinging with 6. Are we going to defend it, or are we going to give a counter? Oh, we're going to use Ace effect, minus 2k from the leader. Swing with 6 with Bullet. We're going to 1k out of this, or are we going to blocker? Looking at Dawn, we have 4 Dawn left on the Ace side. They have at least 1 more turn, or next turn they could actually play their cards. I don't know if it was 4 Dawn or 5 Dawn. I feel like it should be 5 because Ace went first. So So we're going to block with Marco, draw 3, 2 from Marco on KO, 1 from Ace effect. Going to start the next turn, getting 2 Dawn. Should be at 7 Dawn. Just looking through their hand, trying to figure out what they want to play. Can't play the 8 cost event. Can't play the Whitebeards yet. Red Rock doesn't have any good targets. Maybe play the Yamato, draw 2 extra cards, attach Dawn for free, having 1 back for their Radical Beam as well. Looks like we are going to tap. Oh, maybe. Still trying to figure out the math that they want to do. We are gonna rest 5, play Yamato. Really thinking this turn through, trying to figure out what the best play is gonna be. Looks like we are gonna, we're gonna add 4 to the Garp and swing at the Bullet. 6k at 6k. Are we just gonna let that go? We are gonna let that go. Then we have 8k at 5. We have to take it down to 3 life. So it's 3 life to 2 life now. And it's a pass turn. We finally have that last Dawn. We do have a Shanks in our hand. We are searching. We might be searching for the Roger promo, and we did see it. We do have 1 extra Dawn, so we could actually play it. We should have 8 Dawn left behind. We are at 10 Dawn, so the effect is active. He can swing with that character. He just played it. Maybe they're discussing out. Oh, yep, they took it back. He's like, oh, I just forgot. I just played it. Sorry, my bad. Thinking about his turn order. Maybe he wants to play the Roger first, or he wants to save his Dawn, allocate to something else. I think the turn right here would just be to play the Roger, making your leader a 10k for that turn. It is honestly just swinging for face. Swing 6 at the face. Oh, he played the Rayleigh instead of the Roger. Okay. Maybe taking a little bit more aggression. So swinging 8 at face again. Let's see, are we going to use leader effect and discard anything and then we do have a couple of bricks in hand, but it doesn't really matter with bricks for Ace until it gets to the really late game, because those bricks can be used to discard and effectively be a 2k. I think you might Rad Beam here just because 8. Oh, we're going to use Ace effect, bringing the Roger down to a 6, then discarding a 1k. All right. And then swinging 9. This is where we Rad Beam. Yeah, that makes more sense for the 10k flat. Passing turn. Ace is now at 9 Dawn. We can now play the event if we have it. The only threat of playing out the event and playing an early new gate is that Bon Clay becomes online and is able to swing for that 12. I don't know whether we want to play Jozu maybe, or we want to play Red Rock. Not much to do here on this turn. It doesn't look like he has the event to play into his blocker. Does have the Roger. We know he has a Whitebeard, Jozu, Red Rock in hand. Asking, I believe, what the power of the bullet is. It's still a 6K. 8 cards in hand. This is a really big decision. This is a turning point for the ace player to kind of like stabilize out a board. Alright, that is tapping 6, so it's either Red Rock or Jozu, more than likely. We haven't rested them yet, we set them aside. I wonder what's going through the player's head, like, do I just Red Rock or do I just play the Jozu? Well, it looks like first they're going to swing for 8 into Douglas Bullet, making it a 2K, 1K to defend it, so they just give up the bullet. So then do we Jozu still? Jozu into returning Bond Clay? Or did he decided to whiff the return? Interesting. Well, we're going into the Roger's first Tindon turn, where he has a full Tindon access to utilize. We do see Shanks in hand. We do see Roger, a 2K. We also see an event. I think if I was a player, I would drop down the first Shanks to kind of build that pressure. But yeah, swinging with leader first is always a better idea. So swing leader 7. Has to get rid of a 2K or use leader effect. Kind of like thin down the leader, ace's hand. So he did use a 2K. Swinging 9, which would require a 2K, or this would require the leader effect plus 2K. I wonder if we're deciding to use the leader effect and just get rid of Red Rock. I feel like you can't do that. You need to hold on to that for whatever hits the board next. We are deciding to take that life. Interesting. Drawing that extra card. He did draw the event. Playing in Shanks, swinging for 12. This is requiring a lot of card. This is going to be at least one brick plus 2 2Ks to go to a 10. And then another card for 11 because of Shanks. Or no. Yeah, that's correct. I think really just deciding on what they want to do. They're setting aside their cards they're going to utilize to get out of this attack. Remember, it has to be 2 2Ks and a 1K. And does he want to use a 2K, or does he want to just pitch a card to minus use leader ability? I mean, it could be 3 2Ks, I guess. Nope, 3 2Ks and a 1K. It's always 4 cards, though. It's a big commitment to get out of this attack. So 2K, 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 1K. That was a very big commitment on the aces side. 4 cards out of hand. Passing, deciding not to swing with Bond Clay just yet. They draw for turn. They are on 10 Dawn now, so they could drop the red rock or they could drop the Whitebeard event. Honestly, they're not in a great spot, but I think their best bet here is to just, they have to get some more board presence for sure, I feel like. Looks like we might be thinking about using the event. We are going to use the event I Am Whitebeard, playing Whitebeard. Are we going to take the life to buff our leader? Maybe thinking, I don't think it's a good idea to take the life or not. Taking that life, that unlocks him for Goldie Roger. If the opponent has it. And the opponent has a pretty good, healthy board. Thinking, does my opponent have Roger? Are they going to just nullify my blocker? Like I said, I think we just don't take it. Oh, we are taking that life. Buffing our leader plus 2k, making our leader an 8k for the turn. Drawing 2 cards. Trashing 1 and attaching 2 Dawn to our leader and Jozu. Jozu is now swinging for a 8k. And our leader swings for an 8k. Let's see what our Roger player is going to do. So first swing, 8k into leader. Or sorry, not 8k. 10k into leader. 2 2ks would be required to get out of this attack. But the Roger is at 3 life, so I think taking this one is okay. Kind of save your cards in your hand to kind of help out if you're going to go for the board. Looks like we're going to swing for 8 at face. Just a simple 2k can get out of this attack. I think you just for sure give that 2k up. There's not going to be a ton of easy attacks to get out of. So I think they over countered just now, but that's okay. We have 2 Dawn left behind, tapping 2 to play another blocker. This is the best time to drop Roger. We're going to go to Roger's turn. It looks like we do have a Goldie Roger, immediately slamming the Goldie Roger down. Blocks are no longer be able to do. Swinging first at 12 at leader. Or 11, because Shanks is reducing it. And that is the game. Roger wins. And we just want to thank you again for watching. You have a good one.